Today's gonna be a what sold video and it starts right now. Alright guys, welcome. If you're new to the channel, my name is Julian, also known as the Bearded Thrift Machine here on YouTube, and I buy stuff and flip it online and make YouTube videos about it. This video is gonna be 20 what sold for me in the last couple of days on eBay. I try to tell you exactly how much I paid for the item and how long it took to sell on eBay. But real quick, I want to give a couple thank yous. I want to thank Kathy for buying me 5 coffees on Buy Me a Coffee, and also Robin for buying me a coffee. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. If you don't know what that is, there's a link down below, and basically it's a way you can support your favorite YouTuber, and it does support me because I much appreciate it. And I went out and actually got one of these brand new cameras that I'm on right now. Hopefully you like it. I know it's a little bit better with the clarity than me just using my cell phone, and I know the mic is a little bit better too, so I wanted to go out there and get one of these. And also I want to thank Pro Hoarder from Instagram. He saw something on the videos that I did on one of my hauls, and he was like, man, I really want to purchase that from you. Then he just reached out to me on Instagram and purchased it that way. So if you ever see stuff like on one of my haul videos, go ahead and go to Instagram at the Bearded Thrift Machine. Hit me up there. I'm usually pretty good at getting back with people within a day or two, and we can work something out. So I much appreciate all the support. Let's go ahead and get into these what's solds. The first one right here is going to be Patagonia full zip snap tee fleece jacket, women's medium. We did get this for $3 at a yard sale only a couple days ago. Went out for $28 and the buyer did pay shipping. Could have went for a little bit more. There was some like little defects on it. Not much though. A little bit of staining around the cuffs. So that's why I let it go for so cheap. But to be honest with you, eBay sales have been pretty slow lately, and so I had to get some sales going to at least boost my morale, to be honest with you. So I sold that one a little bit cheaper, quick flip, made about 20 some dollars on it, so I'm happy to see that one go. Disney Watch Collectors Club Series Winnie the Pooh Honey Pot. It has no watch. I bought this for about $1 at a yard sale only about a couple months ago. And what this is you would have bought a watch and this would have the watch would have came in this or something, and this is just the honey pot part of it. There is no watch included, and it went for $35 and the buyer did pay shipping. Again, only a couple months to sell. Live Lucky fitted baseball hats from Black Clover. This is white and green. The size is large, extra large. It says read because there's a whole bunch of stains on this. I know that they probably could have got this stuff out. I'm just really not good at getting stains out. Like I try the OxyClean, I try to throw it in the wash, and these things just don't come out that well. So unless it's perfect, I always, definitely make sure I take good pictures of the stains. And if you don't know Black Clover, you can look them up. They actually sell pretty good on eBay. And this went for $10 and the buyer did pay shipping. I picked that up for 99 cents at the Goodwill. It only took a couple weeks to sell. An AT&T 4H20 cordless phone base answering machine. So it's the base and another like handheld. Went for $16.15 and the buyer did pay shipping. This sold while it was on my 15% off sale, and it took a really long time to sell. I would say over 9 months, and I usually pick them up for about $5, so not a lot of money made there, and I kind of got away from picking these up. Phones usually do sell pretty good, but to be honest with you, number one, I haven't found any in a while, but if you can find new ones, they sell a lot better, obviously, than the used ones. These new with tag signature by Levi Strauss jeans, 29 by 30, so a smaller size here. Brand new, only went for $30 and the buyer did pay shipping on this. These actually fit in a padded flat rate. That's how small these jeans were. And I got them at the Goodwill for $6 a piece, so $12 in, so not a lot of money made again. But happy to see them go because they've been sitting for about 8 months. I think it's because it was such a smaller size. If they were a bigger size, they would have sold a lot faster. Snap-on, I love selling Snap-on sockets. This is a Snap-on Tools 1/4 inch drive 4mm. I said that because it's such a small socket, like it's tiny. It is a deep socket, but 4mm is really, really, really small. And it went for $12 with free shipping. These go out at a 3-ounce weight. They only weigh about like an ounce, but they go out at a 3-ounce weight, and I literally probably have like 10 cents into that. Repair manuals. These always sell for me. I don't find them anymore. I used to find them all the time at garage sales, and you can usually pick them up for like 50 cents to $1. I don't find them anymore, but this one was a repair manual. Went out for $16.15. The buyer did pay shipping. Takes a while to sell though. This probably took about 6 months. The Gloomis distressed hat. Bought this for myself. Didn't like how it kind of fit my head, so I wanted to go ahead and sell it. Gloomis is a really good brand for fishing rods. If you were finding one of them fishing rods, you probably just found like a $100 to $300 fishing rod. Depends on which one it is. And the hats sell pretty fast because this was pretty beat up. When I say distressed, it just means that it's worn and beat up looking. And so for $12.75, and the buyer did pay shipping, I posted and sold within a week, and I only got about 99 cents into that. This vintage Ping B60 right-handed golf club, so it is a putter. and had a nice ping grip on it. I remember that. And it went for $41.65. The buyer did pay shipping. That also sold while it was on sale over the Labor Day weekend. And I only have $3 into that club, and it did sit for a little bit because I had it priced pretty high because it was in such good condition. Probably sat for about 2 months. The vintage fashion Hawaiian Aloha shirt, extra large, polyester green, hibiscus floral. This is the one I said wasn't worth a whole bunch of money and probably would never sell. It actually sold for $8.49, and the buyer did pay shipping. I got less than $1 into that, and it only took like a week to sell, so that was pretty good. Tommy Bahama men's yellow button-down silk shirt went for $15.30, and the buyer did pay shipping. I have $4 into this probably 9 months ago. I stopped picking up Tommy Bahama. I still have, I would say, a whole bunch left in my inventory. When I first got into reselling, all I heard was Tommy Bahama, you know, really good quality and stuff. And it is, I find it all the time, but if it's a smaller size without some sort of design on it, it just sits for me. I know a lot of people, I've said that before, and they're like, no, it sells pretty quick for me. It just does not sell for me for some reason, so I stopped picking it up unless it's a really nice design in a larger size. So that one's been sitting forever. Vera Bradley's going out, and it has the matching wallet with it. Went for $22, and the buyer did pay shipping on this. I have $4 into each piece, but I'm already in the profit on that, so this is going to be pure profit. So not too bad there, and I think it's been taking about a month and a half for that one to sell. Snap-on combination wrench. This is a big wrench. This is a 1 inch and 1/8, so it's fairly large. That's the number right there on it. It's the OEX36. It says no owner's mark because a lot of these wrenches that you're going to pick up, especially Snap-on or any expensive brand, somebody has either put their phone number on it, their initials on it, their whole name on it, something like that, because they didn't want people to steal their tools, basically. And that people will still buy it with somebody else's name. I've sold a ton of wrenches with the name Bill on it or Joe on it or something like that. They know they still will sell, but if you can find one in really good condition without an owner's mark on it, they sell for a little bit better. This one sold for $35, and the buyer did pay shipping, and I probably only have $1 into that. The Gumball Machine sold, and this actually was an international sale, went to Canada. It is a silent Salesforce with the key. Everything was working. I made sure to work properly. Put a quarter in. It worked fine. So for $45, the buyer did pay shipping. That went through the global shipping program. I got $10 into that about a month ago at a yard sale. These Craftsman 4-piece spark plug set. So right there it says exactly what, you know, is included. Went for $15. The buyer did pay shipping. I have about $1 or $2 into these. Took about a month to sell. These are not vintage. They're not made in the United States. These are going to be made in China. They still will sell because they were actually brand new. I didn't put that. I put them as pre-owned, but they were brand new. And the thing about spark plug sockets, you just want to make sure that there's a little rubber grommet inside there. You want it inside the socket itself. You want to make sure that's still in there. And all this obviously works. So take a picture of that when you're listing those. And actually the vintage ones sell a little bit better than those. This is a hand-tooled leather golf bag made in Mexico, but Aztec. It has the rain guard. It sold for $150, and the buyer did pay shipping. It looks really good here, and the picture was super good, but when I closed up on a couple other pictures, it did have a little wear on it and everything, but when I first bought this, I'm not gonna lie, I thought I hit the jackpot. I got this with a set of Ping I2s and some other stuff that's sold, and I picked everything up for I think $75 or $90. I've been in the good for it, but it's been sitting for about probably 3 months now or 4 months. And when I bought this, I thought this was gonna be worth easily $1,000. I was like, man, this is a leather golf bag, hand tooled. I mean, there's a really good just design on it and everything. And then I got home, realized, went to eBay, sold comps. They really don't sell too terribly high. I had it listed for $250, then $200, then somebody offered me $150 plus shipping. I got nothing into it, so I happily took that because golf bags take up a lot of space. This vintage 1999 NASCAR Bill Elliott McDonald's racing tee, double-sided. This is the one I bought about a week ago. I put it on a 10-day auction, and I started the bidding at $50 just because I didn't know how much it was worth. I said it might be worth $50 to $75. I got one bid at $50, and that I thought was really good because, again, less than $1 into it, sold in 10 days. Happy with that. I don't find a lot of vintage t-shirts. I'm not really good at finding them, so I was pretty happy with that sale. The Nike KD Max Air Backpack, Kevin Durant, black and orange. I actually had to tell them in the description, see right there, that picture? I could not get the orange to look correct for some reason. My phone was not working properly. It was just distorting that to make it look yellow. That is a super orange Nike swoosh and the KD super orange, and it just was not coming out no matter how I did it. So in the description I said this is actually orange, it's not yellow. And this sold within a week. Actually very quickly. I think it actually sold within a couple of days. And so for $35 plus shipping, the comps were all over on this. I threw up a sold comp when I was talking about it for $15, which was the same backpack. And then there was one for like 50 bucks, there's one for 20. So I listed mine at $35 and it sold pretty fast. So I thought that was good. This is a rare vintage Stanley Sash door holder. I've had this thing forever, probably close to 8 or 9 months. It's been sitting in storage. It's been listed for that long. It's anything that I can put in storage that's made of metal that won't rust or get ruined, I throw over my storage unit just to get it out of here. This was a pretty big thing. This went UPS or FedEx or one of those. And so for $125, the buyer did pay shipping, and I had $35 into that at an auction. One of my Invicta watches sold. This is an Invicta Pro Grand Diver, and it has right there what exactly this thing is. And it that 14536 is actually stamped on the back. I got a lot of comments that they don't make fake Invictas and all that. And turns out these things aren't that wonderful, but they still sell. This one sold for $65 plus shipping. Everybody say you can buy brand new Invictas for, you know, 50 bucks. You can't buy this one because you can't find it brand new anymore. But I thought it was pretty good for $65. If you watch my video, I picked up 3 Invicta watches for $85. So I got most of my money back here. I'm not going to make a ton of money because the big gold one, it's actually sitting right here, I broke. I had to change the batteries out, and I bought some eBay battery changer thing with a little wrench, and I snapped the wrench on it. So then to take the back out, I hit it with a hammer and a little chisel thing, and it just basically knocked the dials off the front of this watch. And I was like, well, I just ruined that. So I'm selling that one for parts. I'm not 100% sure it was going to work anyway. And then the other one works. So I still got 2 more watches. So I'm going to make my money back plus a little bit, but not a really good buy on that. So it is what it is. So right there, that's 20 what sold for me in the last couple of days. I do these videos so you can go out there, find some of these items, flip them for yourself, and make some money. I really appreciate everybody that watches. Thanks for everybody for buying me a coffee or purchasing something from me. Again, I much appreciate it, and you know I will always catch you on the next one.